federal level, we've received a ton of regulations upon manufacturing, upon business. Many of these things are quite overbearing. If you look at cap and trade that's in the pipeline, we need to fight that. That would be devastating to the state of Ohio. But we need to get the federal government off of the back of not just the manufacturers, but of all the businesses and the business owners within the state of Ohio. If we do that, we have a good group of people here in the state that work hard, that want to work, that want to start their own businesses. And if we can get some tax relief for those ones, if we can get the regulations off of their backs, I think what that'll do is, at least from the federal level, free up that interference, and then the responsibility will have to go down to the state level to take care of some of the other issues.
How do we fight the feds in respect to reinforcing the carrying out of the 10th Amendment? In other words, the feds have done so much over the years to defend the power of the states as the 10th Amendment provides for us. And I'd like to know what ideas you might have, and how do we reverse that trend and get the power back into the states? What's the mechanism for accomplishing that?
I think it's going to take a cooperation between the people at the federal level and the people at the state level. It's going to take the people at the federal level listening to the people at the local, county, and state levels as to what their issues are and root out where that interference is really coming from, what regulations are causing their problems, what taxations are overly burdensome upon them. So the ones at the federal level have to get that input from them and be willing to receive it, not only be willing to receive it, but be willing to apply and try to fix the problems that those ones bring to it. So it's going to be a really collective effort to try to do this. But it's going to take the states voicing their concerns to the federal level with people, with responsible ones representing, listening to that voice and doing their job in cooperation with the state.
We have time for one more. I see Dr. Moore. A young lady.
Okay.
My question is somewhat similar, but a different approach. In particular, international, in particular China. I'm a buyer, and through the last 5-8 years, a tremendous amount going over to China. Castings, rubber, fasteners, steel. There is no regulatory tariffs to counter that. The papers will say we're trading a lot. They don't know how many jobs or products are being bought overseas for that one trading product.
Let me see if I understand your question. Are you asking how we fix the trade deficit? Okay. Well, I think first of all, what we need to do is look at the problems with the economy that we have here. If we can build our manufacturing base back up, again, allowing or forcing the federal government to be less burdensome upon these ones, then what I think will happen is we're going to create a more favorable economic environment where our manufacturing base and our employment base will continue to build and will grow. And it's also going to take action on the individual consumer's part too. If we're concerned about a trade deficit, it takes each and every one of us to be scrupulous in the goods that we buy. I mean, if we can buy American, if there is a product that's available to do so, then by all means do so. And again, taking it down to all the way down to the level of individual responsibility in that part. If the individuals across the country push for that fact and exercise their buying power, I think that can do a lot to fix that deficit.
Thank you very much.